afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Bougie Divas Self Love Part 2, the conclusion. Uh, Miss LeBrie just had to step away for a quick phone call, but I'm here today. There's no, you know who I am. No need to introduce myself. So today we're giving. I don't want to say tips, but more so things that we've done to promote self love for ourselves, as far as the books we've read, just the things we do on a daily basis or whatever. Sorry if y'all can see what was going on in our background. Y'all would understand why we're laughing. But if that was so unexpected.
Okay. That's the way to do it.
But yeah, so we've read a couple books.
Yeah.
The biggest one is Lord, I Want to Be Whole by Stormy. That book also comes with a workbook. So, reading that, the workbook allows you to be able to go, and I don't like writing in my books, so I got a bad habit of typing out the questions and keeping it for later. Because but that book right there, it helps you work through yourself and getting down to the root of you, honestly. Because it helps you it helps you to face your baggage and how to deal with it.
Yep.
Another one that I read, I Am Enough. Because I used to have this thing with me that I was never good enough. I didn't feel like I was good enough, or, whatever. But that one right there, I read that book, supposed to have been working. And I'm just going to be real. I was supposed to have been working, but I read that book sitting at my desk and read it all in one day. Well, probably 2-3 hours it took me to read that book. Then sat there and typed the questions out, because, like I said, I don't like writing in my books, because I like giving them to people that that could use it. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that I do, like during the week.
Yeah.
I call it my me time. The me time is the best time. I mean, we there's books. Just check out your local self help sections in any bookstore. You can find any book on self love, motivation, and I stay in the self help. Yeah, inspirational quotes and
affirmations.
I'm a big thing on affirmations. Before I moved here, I had them on my wall in my room. I had created like this board, and with multiple boards. I wish I should have brought them down here.
Yeah,
to show you what they looked like. And I had them on the wall, and those were just my things that I would look at every day with the affirmations. It was kind of like mini vision boards. And I think I had 4 or 5 of them, and they all had different things on them. One had, I am affirmations. Another one just had regular. Yeah, so that stuff always helped me. But the me time
is the best.
Dude.
I enjoy my me time.
I go in my room. Because see, here I got the bathroom in my room. So I go in my room, turn on my music, take care of myself during, I don't care how long it takes, how loud the music is.
Yes.
I'm taking care of myself, and that's just it. But that me time is part of self-love time.
I'm sorry, y'all. this dog knows she's not supposed to be in here, and she is on my case.
She just wants somebody to sit up and pet and hold on her. That's all. And you giving in to what she wants somebody to do.
She wouldn't go away.
Because y'all don't make her go away.
She wouldn't go away. So.
And then when she get up here pressing on buttons and eating things, that's on you. But yeah, self-love is the best love.
Yeah. So like what I do for self-love, I would say my biggest is once a week I'll do me time. That is basically what she was just explaining. I take the time out. I mean, I have kids, so it's like it's a me day. Leave me alone if it's not an emergency. It can wait. So, you know, as a parent, we have to set these boundaries with our kids because they don't believe in boundaries. I know mine don't. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but mine for sure do not believe in boundaries. So I set that boundary with them. When it's a me day, I let you know up front. And from that point on, leave me alone. So I listen to whatever music I want. I may laugh, I may cry. I go through all of my different emotions during this me time.
Uh-huh.
And that is also time that I use to exhale from the rest of the week.
Well, we exhale enough during the day while we working.
That's not exhaling. That's not exhaling.
No, that's raising hell.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So I use that to really exhale from my, daily schedule or weekly schedules, just depending on the situation and what's going on that week with kids, home life, work life, personal life. It takes that time, and I get to woosah.
Because I don't know how many times I done went in that room, and because like I said last time, I don't know what I'm gonna wake up to at the end, during the day, and when I wake up in the morning, and by the end of the day, I can wake up as Lucy, and by the time it's time to go to bed, I'm the devil or whatever, or his wife. and that me time gives me that, like you said, it gives you that opportunity to exhale. If you gotta cry, cry. Whatever, laugh, whatever, dance around, do what you gotta do.
Spider!
To not take.
Sorry!
We are both definitely afraid of spiders.
Don't know me. I am terrified of spiders.
But I didn't see this one. She did, so.
It was resting.
That it right there?
No, that been right.
But yeah, she's definitely afraid of spiders. I am too, but I didn't see it, so I didn't freak out the way she did. But
sorry. Sorry.
But I forgot what I was saying. She done threw me completely off with this daggone spider.
Yeah. So basically, I say take that me time because it does it allows you to relax yourself.
Decompress. How about that?
There you go. Yeah. Decompress is the word. It allows you to decompress for, from work, from home. I call it, what I say is, I like to see sunshine and butterflies during my me time, No stress. I don't want any blue. I set my room up, I take me a nice hot bubble bath with my lavender essential oil, my bath salt, which is also lavender.
You should use rose water.
I use it.
Use it in your bath. Use it in your bath water.
Actually, I have to stop using everything.
Oh, okay.
My doctor's being mean to me right now.
Cause honey, bath, rose water, and lavender. Girl, I took one night and had rose water, some lavender essential oils, and some lavender Epsom salt.
Yes.
Do you know that I slept for like
sleep
24
really
hours?
But wait, don't forget, you have to use the lavender and vanilla sleep spray from Bath and Body Works.
I think I got the
It works.
sleep spray, but
It
I
works
don't think
wonders.
mine is. Oh, I either got the sleep spray or I got the relaxation. I know I got two of them.
Yeah, the sleep is really
And
great.
I don't spray it. I spray it on my pillow
Yep.
or on my bed.
Mhm.
And that, yeah, it's amazing.
It is. It's definitely.
But
amazing.
that rose water, lavender oils, and lavender Epsom
Yes.
salt, that cocktail was dangerous.
Yes.
I think
Wonderful.
I slept for like 24 hours because I felt like all of that, it drained not only the BS of the week, the day, but it drained all of
Yes.
the
You're in
BS.
complete relaxation.
Yeah. Them me times
Yeah.
are amazing. And we both have LED lights in our room.
So
my
that makes
room,
it even better.
my room is purple. So
Mine is colorful.
my LED lights are so bright on the colorful one or when I'm jumping it with music.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Girl,
I like mine.
I feel like I have a
red
seizure.
or blue.
Mine stay on purple.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I like the purple too. I normally do that when I take my when I do my love.
Lord have mercy. And then it don't help that my speaker
lights up
Mine
too. Yeah.
So my bedroom is like, that's my vibe out spot.
Yep.
You know, I don't need to go to the club. I don't need to do nothing because I can turn my whole bedroom into the club.
Yep.
So me time is a must.
Yeah, it's definitely required. As an adult, I think that we all need to take at least one day a week. I know everyone has a busy schedule, life, kids, work. You know, we all have other responsibilities, but we forget about self.
Yeah.
And when we forget about self, that makes our life shorter because we're moving and grooving and doing everything, taking care of the world, taking care of everybody else, but still not taking care of ourselves. So when we lack taking care of ourselves, how are we going to take care of someone else?
Don't let nobody tell you that taking care of yourself is selfish either.
No.
Because it's not.
It's definitely required.
It's required because, like you said, how am I going to take care of everybody else if I'm not taking care of myself?
Yeah.
You put you first. And no matter what nobody says, it's not selfishness. Because, you know, you got to look at the fact that, okay, if you're head of household, that household ain't going to survive without you.
Can I quit that job?
So you got to take care of you so your household can keep,
The household got to run smoothly. It has to. So take that time. I know I used to be the one, I have 3 girls and they're basically close in age. And I would get off of work. Well, no, let me start with my normal day. I would get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, get the kids up ready for school. The oldest 2 would catch the bus. I would drop the youngest off at before school care. Go to work from there. Get off work. While cooking dinner, I'm helping with homework. Once homework is done, we'll sit down at the table. We'll eat. Once dinner is done, then I am cleaning up the house, getting the kids ready for bed. And then once the kids go to bed, I'm too tired. So that daily, every day, day in, day out, that was my routine. There was never time for me in there. I never took that time and said, okay, I need a break. I need to relax. Every moment of the day, I was moving. I was taking care of everything and everybody else but myself. And I had a breaking point. And during that time period, I found out a thing about myself. I had no identity.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my identity because
you thought that was the right thing to do.
I thought my identity was being
a mother
and daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So when I lost my identity, then I'm like, okay, so I'm moving and grooving for everybody but me. I'm taking care of everybody but me. And it caused me to go into a deep depression. That's when I learned about me time. That's when I learned about taking care of myself first so that I can be strong enough to take care of everything else that needed to be taken care of. So I did take that time, and I learned that, it is required. It is definitely required within your life, your daily life, at least once a week. Take that time because you don't want to get burnt out. You don't want to get burnt out on life, work, being parents or a parent,
girlfriends, wives, or whatever.
You don't want to
let them husbands and boyfriends get up and cook for their damn self that night.
Hell, order in.
Right. Make their ass get up and take care of you every now and then, instead of you hustling and bustling to take care of them. Because baby, I may not have no man, but I used to go on strike.
We're not even gonna talk about my strike. You know how I do when I go on strike. See, I not that.
Well, when I did have one, I
still do that. So when I go on strike, y'all, let me tell you what I do. Mind you, I got 2 kids now in the house, 17 and 13. They don't clean up. I'm on strike. What that means is I don't cook for them. Let me put it out there. My kids are old enough to cook for themselves. Okay? They can cook full course meals. Trust me. But I will stop cooking. I will not clean up. I will not wash their clothes. Everything will be left for them to do. I will take myself to eat. I will make sure I wash my clothes. When I say strike, parents, I literally mean strike. You don't do nothing for them until they get the picture. Once they get consistent, normally with my kids it take about a week. I'll watch them. Okay, you cleaning up the kitchen, you cleaning up the bathroom, you getting your mess up in the morning. And anybody that has girls knows that in the morning, when them girls get ready to go to school, the bathroom is destroyed. Hair products here, we got makeup over there, we got curling irons over here. It's a mess in the mornings in the bathroom. So I make sure I pay attention to all of that. And they have to do at least a week consistently, and then I'll start back cooking. I will start back cleaning up. I will start back washing their clothes.
They gradually get pieces of you back. Yes. Basically, it's what you say. I'll give you a piece. If you do this, I'll give you a piece.
Yes.
You know.
Because, I would say, I'm not going to necessarily say that my kids are selfish, but they can be. Because it's about me. It's not about, okay, well, mama done did this or mama done did that. And I understand kids being kids, that at the end of the day, kids expect the parents' life to be wrapped around their lives, you know. But as a parent, we have to understand that that is not possible. That is not healthy. We have to get to a point in our life to say, okay, enough. Let me get me. I have to get me in order to be able to get you. If I can't get me, how do you expect me to be 100 to make sure that I can get you, make sure that I can take care of you, make sure that I can provide any and everything that you require? So my me time, my health, my mental comes first. So those are different things that I have experienced and done in my life as far as learning how to get that me and understand me without going through a breaking point. So I used to have an issue with boundaries. That is also part of self-help and self-love. Mm-hmm. Putting boundaries in place.
And sticking to them.
Yes. You have individuals in life that do not understand what boundaries are. And if we don't set those boundaries and put those boundaries in place and be consistent with those boundaries, those individuals will literally step over the boundary as if it
as long as you let them, they're going to do it.
So boundaries is like a big one for self-help, because if what's the point in helping yourself if you got this individual over here that's just okay, well, she doing what she want to do, but I'm finna be here. I'm finna be in your face. You know what I'm talking about. So, it's about taking that time.
And then you don't want to feel like just ignoring everybody.
Yeah.
It just let me.
I shoot a text out, honey.
I don't care if it's 20, 30 minutes. Just let me have that time to decompress. I know you're there. Yeah. Just give me a minute, and I'll get back to you. My number one thing of self-love and boundaries, I go ghost.
Yeah.
I will put my phone on do not disturb, and I could be looking at it while it's ringing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk.
I'm not here for you right now.
I done put my phone, and what I do is I'll usually send out a text, especially to her. Not in the mood this week, not feeling good, whatever. I'll be on D&D. If I need you, I text you. But she will normally, if I go D&D too long,
I'll shoot a text. You good? You good?
Because baby, I will go D&D for a week at a time. That's just, and I don't want to be bothered. And some people take that personal.
Yeah, I know.
It's not nothing against you or that other person, but sometimes somebody is just pouring all of their nonsense on you, and
and your energy comes to me.
Woo! That's what I was getting ready to say. I'm a big energy person, and when you pouring all of that on me, so I got my shit, I got your shit,
I got work shit,
and all of
this shit on top of shit. When am I supposed to get rid of this shit? You know what I mean? Like, make that make sense.
I will shut that phone off. I don't turn it off because I don't. If somebody needs to get me, they still can, or But if you call back to back more than one time on D&D, it's gonna ring through. So if I'm not looking at my phone, or if I'm looking at my phone and you see I didn't answer, and you turn around and you call right back, I'm going to answer because now I think something's wrong.
I mean, I should be.
But most of the time, when I put my phone on D&D, it's under the pillow, it's under the bed, it's somewhere, and I don't care.
See, those that know me personally know half of the time I don't even know where my phone is. So, ain't no point in me going
even
on D&D.
though on my phone, my hotline don't bling like it used to, I still feel lost without it being right next to me. I sleep with it in the bed.
I mean, I will fall asleep with it.
Baby, I will charge my phone and literally unplug it and put it on the other side of the bed.
No, on the average day, I don't know where my phone is.
But D&D, boy, that's the best type of self-love and leave me the hell alone that you can do. Because even though, like I said, my hotline don't bling like it used to, but still.
Yep.
And it's please don't ever let nobody tell you you're being selfish. To be able to take care of yourself.
It's not. It is. Well, let's be selfish in a good way.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let nobody tell you that, you're being selfish. You don't have time or whatever. It's not, I'm being selfish to myself because I'm trying to get my, ground myself. So if me taking care of me is selfish, then yeah, I'll be selfish all day long.
Let me be that.
I'm
fine with it.
Because that's like somebody taking something off your plate. This happened to me. Took something off my plate. Ask me and I might give it to you. But don't reach in my plate and take it.
Is this the same one that just snatched the chicken nugget out of my daughter's mouth?
I sure the hell did. But I think yes. She was about to bite that she had already bit it. And she was just holding it in between her teeth, and I took it right out her mouth and ate it.
Took my baby chicken nugget right out of her mouth.
What I'm saying, the point that I was trying to make, this particular person got mad at me and walked out the restaurant and said that I was being selfish because I didn't want his grubby ass paws in my plate. And no, it's not him.
I didn't say
It's somebody else. This was years ago.
See, I'll ask first. If I'm gonna take something off your plate, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, he walked out the restaurant. Tell me I was being selfish because I wouldn't let him reach his nasty, grubby hands. And if you wanted fries, you should have got fries.
Whoa! Wait a minute. We talking about potatoes.
And they was B-dubs, so and they give waffle fries. We don't share waffle fries, okay? You didn't get them. You should have got you. We came in B-dubs to eat some chicken and some fries. That's what I wanted, chicken and fries. Huh? Oh, my bad. But anyway, don't let nobody tell you that loving yourself is selfish.
Yeah, no, it's not. Loving yourself is actually step one.
Step one to be able to take care of other people. Well, like we said before, because I don't know. I'm scatterbrained right now. Because it's so gorgeous outside, and it's about time we started to get the real spring weather.
Possibly. This Indiana. Possibly.
Yeah, it can drop back down to negative
right,
tomorrow.
We might get a blizzard the next day or two.
Yeah, but the self-help sections in these bookstores, they are awesome for tips and books on loving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had more of my books, but I don't know what I've done with them. If I've given them to my mama,
I have mine. They're just in storage.
If I don't know. Look, I've only been in this apartment be a year in July, so yeah. It's still shit that I'm finding that I didn't even know I still had. So these books is probably somewhere in this apartment packed in a box that just got shoved in a closet.
Self help is always number one. You can't stress that too much because there's so many of us that lack that.
Especially if you don't feel like going to therapy is something that you feel like if you go to therapy and somebody finds out you're going to therapy, that's also a part of self-love.
That is definitely a part.
It's a big part. Those self-help sections really do help if you are not the type of person that would want to go to therapy or feel comfortable going to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
But get out of your comfort zone. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. Because there's somebody on the outside that doesn't know you.
Looking in.
Yeah. Because she can't help me with all my issues. Because she got just as many issues as I got, if not damn more. So, we can't always help each other. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you need that professional help. And like we said, that is also a part of self-love.
And then, you can't always depend on this one right here to actually
I will go left on you in a minute.
To give sane, let me be clear, sane help. Because this one, she's worse than me. My head be already far south. And then I'm
going to take a deep south.
And then we going to be so far south, ain't no returning. So, yeah, no, it's
she'll text me.
We're the crazy friends.
If something is going on and
she make it worse.
Well, then don't text me and ask me if I'm wrong or right. How about that?
Well, we know that's a lie.
So our self-love is really, talking to each other.
Yeah.
That's part of ours because, we've both dealt with a lot of the same things, maybe in different forms, but we've both dealt with a lot of the same things. So, but yeah, if she don't text me am I wrong if I say this? I may add a little few pointers on to it. And
they gonna be off the wall though. I try to be nice and try try to sugarcoat some of the stuff that I say unless you then peep me off.
Nope.
This one, no, we're not. It's not.
But when you ask for an angry response,
no one asks for an angry response.
Well, certain topics get me angry.
They don't require an angry response.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they require that evil response. No. I didn't say always. I said sometimes. Well, maybe me blurting out evil stuff is part of my self-love. I'm sorry. But yeah, some things do require an extra step.
Yeah.
And yeah, you always need that one person that's either gonna talk you over the ledge or talk you off the ledge. I'm a little bit of both.
You're more I'm talking you over the ledge.
I don't talk over the ledge. I try to talk you off the ledge sometimes.
99% of the time, it's over. You got that 1%. One. And that's a 0.1.
I try. But don't send me a text asking if this is okay to say. I'm not. Yeah, no.
See, no. That's why I come to you for some things. Now, when baby mama was here, I love you, baby mama. That's who I would call when I wanted sane advice. Because she was the one, okay, Brittany, I'm the mother here. And I listen. You, on the other hand, you just as hot-headed as I am. It's not worse. That's not going to work.
I'm not hot-headed. I really am not. I'm really the sweetest little angel that you can possibly make.
Girl, and I ain't got 3 kids.
I'm just so sweet.
But we lying. Let's keep going.
I don't know. But yeah, self-love.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong way to give yourself self-love.
Yeah.
Because if ain't nobody else gonna love on you, love on yourself.
Love on yourself.
And it took me a long time to learn how to do that and stop browbeating myself with everything. If something failed, okay, it failed. Just pick up and do better.
Yep. What can you do about it?
But
I don't cry over spilled milk.
Honey, I used to cry over the whole damn cow, okay? And self-love is not, let's see, how can I put that? It's not, okay, it is about understanding that you're going to make mistakes.
That is a great point. Yeah.
There's going to be things that are not going to go your way.
Shit, every day.
It's going to be a lot of things that's not going to go your way. Yeah. Now that's being selfish when you think that everything should go your way. And that used to be me. But it was a hard road to learn that the world don't revolve around you.
Unfortunately, it does not. We wish it did. But
your kids' worlds don't have to revolve around you, and your world don't have to revolve around your kids.
Don't let my kids.
Well, I guess because I can say that because mine is going to be 26
yours is grown.
In a month and a half. So
I have a 17-year-old that acts 5. I have a 13-year-old that acts 25. So, yeah. My twisted life right there.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
Life happens.
I would say that is one of the biggest things as being a single parent that was the hardest for me, was accepting what can I say?
That you had a life outside of them and they had one outside of you.
Yeah, because my life was revolved around my kids. When I say revolved, I literally mean revolved. I didn't do anything without them. When I did it, they was there. Whatever they wanted to do, I was there. They couldn't leave out of my sight for a very long time. And I can say that I was happy, but I was also losing myself at the same time. My depression was actually worse then because I had no outside life. My outside life was we got tennis, we got dance, we got track, you know, everything that revolved around my kids. So establishing that me time and setting that boundary. When I first started the boundary, I will tell you it was very hard for me to stick to as well as my kids. And I mean, I would come home from work every day. I need at least 30 minutes. You can't come in my room. You can't bother me. But that did not stop them from knocking on the door. Mom, mommy, can you take me? Can I have this? Or one just whining for no reason. And eventually, I stopped opening the door. I stopped answering. If it wasn't an emergency, I did not respond. And they eventually caught on. And I was not dealing with the knocks on the door.
Because that's what I was getting ready to say.
The mommy.
The older they get,
yeah,
the more they understand what.
To a certain extent.
I guess I can't really.
See, it was easier for you because you have a boy. But having girls, I will say, and with the way that I raise my kids, I have an open door policy. Mm-hmm. So that means even if my door is closed, they know that they can come in regardless. And they can talk and talk and talk and talk. So with that open door policy, it kind of conflicts with my me time because even though I do that debrief when they get home from school and right before they go to bed, throughout the day, they'll still come knocking on the door or just bust in the bathroom when I'm taking a bath. You know, Mom, can I? Mom, will you? Mom, we got this going on next week. Well, why didn't you wait until next week to tell me about it?
That's the amazing part of having a boy because I ain't got to worry about that.
See, yeah, this is what I deal with. Mom, my hair need to be done. Mom, my nails need to be done. I have prom. I have this. I have that. This is every day. Not to mention, I'm being pulled by this child, that child, work, bills, mama, papa. I mean, I'm being pulled in every which way. So when am I supposed to come into play here? And it took me a while to get to where I am now that I'm comfortable with closing and locking my door and not answering when my kids knock on the door or when my kids try to come in. I have gotten comfortable with that because I do need that me time. I need to be okay. And, you know, it is okay to not be okay, but I don't want to not be okay every
all the
day.
time, right?
I don't want to do that. So in order for me to be okay, I need to love me. I need to...
and decompress.
Yes, take that time for me. It's hard being a single parent. A real single parent. It's very difficult. And I'm not going to say I don't like it. I'm not going to say I have an issue with it. Because I enjoy my family. I do. It's just sometimes I need me. I need to take care of me. And then some days I want to be taken care of. You know, so it's vice versa. You know, this is just the life of being a single parent, working single parent with no help, period. I mean, I'm the transportation, I am the doctor, I'm the pastor, I am the teacher, I am this, I am that. Give me a break. I am also a mother. I am also a human. I am also me. You know? So I needed that. And I get that. So, I mean, on average, it was every Wednesday.
Now mine just pops up whenever I feel like it. It's just whenever I feel like just shutting the world out now. Mm-hmm. So it can be Monday, it can be Tuesday.
I will go in the room and close my door, and my door will be closed until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Mine has been lately on Friday nights.
No, I haven't done it on a Friday.
I've done it up where I've gotten my, because I know I don't have to worry about, I can stay up as long as I want to. Early. If I want to have a drink, I can have a drink, and I ain't got to worry about getting up going to work the next day. So mine has really been on Friday nights where I turn my music up loud because I'm not worried about my neighbors having to get up and go to work. You know,
right.
Whatever. My music is up. If I want something to drink, I drink. And I'm doing whatever in my room, vibing out to my purple lights and my everything else.
Yeah.
So Friday nights are good nights to do them.
Yeah, I wish my life worked that way. My life don't work that way.
Yeah, because yeah, Friday night.
Yeah.
Because, and I say Friday night is good. The middle of the week or a Friday night.
Yeah, I normally try the middle, not the beginning of the week. Because I still got like 4 days.
Right, 4 days of nonsense to pile on top, of everything. Mm-hmm. So, the middle of the week or Friday. Because the middle of the week, you're getting rid of that other crap that's up there. Getting ready to pile on the crap for the next couple days. But then on Friday, you can just wash that whole week down the drain.
Yeah.
And just chill out. And be ready and get the opportunity to sleep in on Saturday.
I wish I knew.
I don't know what sleeping in either is, because even though I don't have to get up and go nowhere on Saturday except get up and walk my dog early, and her first walk in the morning, I'm still up by 6:37.
I like that one. No.
And
Mommy, I gotta go to work. Mommy, I want to go stay over so and so house.
I'm still up by 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'll go back to sleep now. And then I'll let Jalen take over with dog duties. But that went middle of the week or Friday is the perfect time to do some me time.
Yeah. And then, also taking yourself on a date is also really good. Dating yourself, that is treating yourself.
Well, if that's the case, I date myself all the time because, honey, it's always an Amazon.
Outside of the house. Treating yourself.
Well, then I treat myself all the time.
Out to eat, or going to the mall. Things that you like to do. Whether it's low-key, like me, I like being by myself. So, I don't like anywhere crowded. So, I'm going to always choose a spot that is low-key. Not a lot of people, no crowds, no nothing. More intimate. But, just depending on what you like and, the things you get into. I always try to treat yourself. Whether you go get your nails done, men buy shoes, women shoes.
Men can go get their nails done.
No!
Ain't nothing wrong with men getting manicures and pedicures. I don't want no dirty nail man. Look like he been digging in his ass all his life.
Well, he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing if his nails that dirty.
There's nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with the man getting.
You can do your little thing,
Men, go get your nails and go get pedicures and manicures. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love a well-groomed man.
Ain't nothing wrong with a groomed man.
So ain't nothing wrong with them going to get their manis and their panties.
You ain't gonna be sitting up at the same time.
Girl, I would love to go get manis and panties with my man.
We can go get a massage.
Well, I'm not getting a mani because these little talents that I have. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Treat yourself.
I did go to the movies once by myself.
Yeah.
I took me I got me a big old bag, and I went to the gas station before I went, loaded it up with drinks and chips and candy, and I went to the movies by myself and had a good time.
Yeah, this is something that I've never done. I went to a concert by myself.
She only went by herself because I'm not that fan.
Honey, and I tell you, I had a blast. I went to see my baby Wayne. Yes, I did. I love me some Wayne.
I'm not that big of a fan, so
when I tell you, I actually had a blast. I literally mean that.
But I think I would have went.
Well, nobody ever won.
And that's what I'm saying. If he, but I think you didn't. I don't think you told me to the last minute that you couldn't find nobody to go, and it was too late for me to get a ticket.
You said you weren't going because you didn't like Queen. I didn't ask nobody.
I would have went because I wouldn't
have.
Because the way the world is now, going to stuff like that, especially a female going to stuff like that sometimes by herself.
Yes, I'm a female, but I'm also a nigga at heart.
But girl, the good thing is you had someone pick you up and drop you off. So you didn't have to worry about nobody following you to your car.
But, I had a good time. So that was my me time that I, had. And it was great. So it's nothing wrong with going out and doing things by yourself, for yourself.
One of my big me times is in the nail shop.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
But what I can't stand, y'all, we women love to go get our nails and our feet done as a relaxation moment. If your kids are not getting service, keep them at home. Because I don't want to hear, I'm in my pedicure chair getting my massage on. I don't want to hear your child over here, nor do I want to hear your phone conversation. That's my time. So I don't want to hear Takoya talking to Shantae about it's about something still. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you on FaceTime. I don't want to see your kids running through the shop screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." If they ain't getting service, please keep them at home. Find a babysitter, something. But don't get mad if I trip one of them.
Yeah, no, I'm not that one. Hey, that's not what I do. I don't mind kids to a certain extent. Let me put it like that. I'm also not the one. If I want a quiet place, that's where I do my stuff at home. I don't really go out in public and complain about, the kids and all that.
There are certain places that a bunch of kids don't need to be roaming around.
That's true. But as a parent, I've been in situations where I've had to take my kids somewhere that they probably shouldn't have been.
But the difference is our kids are behaved. Yeah. They know how to go somewhere and sit the hell down. If I'm and you go to the nail shop with me one time, especially my old nail shop.
No way.
I'm not gonna say the name, but Jesus, that's all I'm gonna say.
No, I'm fine.
That's the time that I want, and I always end up leaving my headphones at home, and then I get loudness over here next to me in the pedicure chair, or somebody's eating. I don't want to smell your food.
No. Yeah, no, that's why I do my true me time at home. I'm not really not as petty as she is.
How am I being petty because I don't want to hear your conversation?
Because you don't like kids. All kids irritate you. Probably except for my kids.
Look, let me take
it out.
My me time is my me time. And I'm sorry if I'm out in public, but teach your children some manners.
True.
And don't let me be shopping in a store. And I see your children's running all up under the clothing racks. I'm enjoying my me time out in the shopping store. But your kids is all up under the racks, peeking up under the dressing room doors.
That's what they do.
No, that is not. Because if you taught your children some manners, they wouldn't be doing that. Or we got them mama looks. We give them looks, or we get them behind their arms.
Mine is right here.
Go sit down.
On the forehead.
Go sit down.
Look, I pop them and then they slap themselves because they trying to catch my hand.
No, The nail shop is my relaxation. I don't want to hear your kids running up and down the salon, or they all in the pedicure chairs, playing in the pedicure chairs because they want to get a massage. If they ain't getting the service, leave them at home. Or make them sit down in front of the salon and be quiet. Bring them a game. Bring them a book.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I went off on a rant. My bad. See what she does?
I didn't do that.
She gets
me y'all see that? I did not do that.
She gets me started and then go on about her business doing other things like I ain't sitting here. But that's okay. I got you.
But yeah, take that time and love you. Get to know you and understand you. You know, it's always a plus. And once you know, get used to that me time and accept that me time, I promise you, your mental definitely will be a lot better. It also helps your physical as well. Because if your mental is jacked up, your mental also affects your physical. And I learned that from some of the conditions that I had. So, you know, you gotta take care of your mental in order for your whole to be a whole. You know what I mean? You have to do that. What else?
I agree 100%, sister.
Yeah, you have to.
Yep, and because if you ain't there all there mentally, you ain't.
Yeah.
You gotta.
There.
Yeah, you just a shell.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, you become empty.
If you can't pour into yourself,
please don't expect somebody else.
Don't expect somebody else to do it.
Because that's not gonna
happen.
happen.
And if you don't have enough to pour into yourself, how are you going to pour into somebody else? So that's the number one thing. Continue to pour into yourself. And even if you have to guard it and make sure that nobody is taking out of your cup and not giving nothing in return, put a lid on it. Because you ain't got to give it away. You don't have to give nothing away if you don't want to.
I'm a big one on my peace.
I got
to have my peace. If I ain't got my peace, then my whole household is just in disarray. Like, I'm not even playing. If I don't have peace in my household and I pay the bills, baby, the whole house is going up in flames. Do you hear me? I got to have that peace. If I don't have peace when I get off work, because, you know, work is stressful. I deal with people. So I want that peace once I get off. I want to be able to just do me, not walking on eggshells and worrying about this, worrying about that. So I have to have my peace. My peace and my sanity is what keeps me being me, literally. I have to have it. So if you come into my world and you think you finna come in here and snatch my peace, baby, I'm gonna do you like this for real. You gonna be peace for real. Bye. I don't need you. If you can't come into this peace and be peaceful with me, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Well, yeah. Peace, 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 peace.
So that would be the closure for today. On self-love, tips on self-love, how to love yourself. Like we said, you know, go to Amazon. Lord, I Want to Be Whole is a very good book. It also comes with a workbook. So
Faith in the Valley is another one.
Faith in the Valley. I love that one.
Yeah.
So, you know, take that time, love you, get to know you, so that you can be a whole you for everyone else, including yourself.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we will see you again on Saturday. going to be pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So, and we're just gonna upload it for you guys to go in. Just make sure you go in and take a look, and the video will be there on Saturday. So
Yeah, we have. Sorry, I have a 13-year-old birthday thing to do
and
prom all the same day. That's the single parent life. I tell you, I got to take that time. Matter of fact, I'm taking that time tomorrow. I haven't done it this week. So yeah, well,
guys, have a good night, and as always, stay bougie. What the heck?